Greetings, seekers of wisdom. Welcome to our humble abode. Today I bring you a tale of resilience and self-discovery. Join me on a journey as we witness David, a young blacksmith, face the trials of life. Learn how the teachings of the wise Zen master can guide us towards a more meaningful existence. Ready to unlock your true potential and apply these invaluable lessons in your own life? Let's begin our captivating adventure. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst tall mountains, there lived a young and ambitious blacksmith named David. He worked tirelessly in his workshop, hammering and shaping metals into beautiful pieces of art. However, despite David's hard work, he often felt trapped in a routine that lacked meaning and fulfillment. One sunny morning, as the birds chirped cheerfully, David received distressing news. His beloved blacksmith shop was facing financial troubles and might have to shut down. The news hit David like a heavy blow, and his heart sank with worry and despair. He had spent years honing his craft, and the thought of losing everything overwhelmed him. Feeling lost and despondent, David sought guidance from the wise Zen master who resided in the village. The Zen master was known for his vast knowledge and the ability to impart wisdom in simple yet profound ways. David entered the Zen master's serene garden, filled with vibrant flowers and gently flowing streams. Sitting under a towering cherry blossom tree, the Zen master welcomed David with a warm smile. He gently patted the space next to him, inviting David to sit down. "Tell me, young David, what burdens your heart?" the Zen master inquired, his voice carrying a sense of tranquility. Through tears and a heavy sigh, David poured out his troubles and shared his fear of losing everything he had worked so hard for. The Zen master listened attentively, his eyes filled with understanding. "Ah, young David, in times of challenge it is essential to know oneself," the Zen master began, leaning forward. "Knowing others is intelligence, but knowing yourself is true wisdom." Perplexed, David looked at the Zen master, seeking further guidance. Sensing David's confusion, the Zen master shared a short tale with a profound message. Once upon a time, there was a bird who spent its days soaring high in the sky, admiring the vastness above. The bird envied the freedom of the heavens, the Zen master narrated, his voice soothing. But nearby there was a fish exploring the depths of the ocean, marveling at its underwater wonders. The fish often wished to experience the freedom of flying in the sky, the Zen master continued, painting a vivid image in David's mind. David listened intently, captivated by the story. In their longing for what the other possessed, both the bird and the fish failed to appreciate and acknowledge their own unique gifts and abilities. Each of them had their own special purpose in their respective domains, the Zen master explained, a gentle smile appearing on his face. David's heart stirred with a newfound understanding. The Zen master's words resonated within him, reminding him to appreciate his own skills and qualities and not compare himself to others. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the garden, David left the Zen master's presence with a renewed sense of purpose. He understood that self-reflection was the first step towards finding a solution to his troubles. With determination in his eyes, David set out on a path of self-discovery. He would uncover his true strengths, weaknesses, and values in order to face the challenges that lay ahead. The Zen master's teachings had awakened a spark within him, reminding him that true wisdom comes from knowing oneself. And so, David embarked on a journey of self-reflection, seeking the essence of who he truly was and how he could bring value to his craft and the world around him. David, inspired by the Zen master's teachings, continued his journey of self-discovery with newfound determination. He immersed himself in the practice of gratitude, seeking to find something to be thankful for each day. One particular morning, as David stepped out of his modest home, he was greeted by a ray of sunlight dancing on dew-kissed flowers. A gentle breeze caressed his face, filling him with a sense of awe and appreciation. With a smile, David whispered, "Thank you, Mother Nature, for this beautiful day." As his gratitude practice deepened, David's perspective began to shift. He realized that even in the midst of challenges, there were blessings to be found. He often quoted the Zen master's words, "Gratitude turns what we have into enough," and shared this message with others in the village. One day, David came across a wealthy merchant named Thomas, who seemed perpetually discontented. Thomas had amassed great wealth, yet he was always chasing after more, never satisfied with what he had. Intrigued by the merchant's unhappiness, David approached him and shared a story he had learned from the Zen master. "Once upon a time, there was a wealthy merchant, much like yourself, Thomas," David began, his eyes filled with empathy. He possessed abundant possessions but felt an emptiness in his heart. One day he encountered a poor villager who had very little in material wealth but radiated a joy and contentment. Intrigued, Thomas leaned closer, eager to hear the rest of the story. David continued. As the merchant observed the villager's simple acts of kindness and gratitude, he began to see that true wealth lies not in accumulating possessions, but in appreciating what we already have. Through the villager's example, the merchant found the key to contentment. Thomas listened intently, reflecting on his own life choices. The story awakened a longing within him, a desire to shift his focus from the pursuit of more to the appreciation of what he already possessed. Inspired by David's words, Thomas vowed to cultivate gratitude in his own life, realizing that true abundance stemmed from within. Over time, David's practice of gratitude rippled out and touched the lives of those around him. The village became infused with a deeper sense of appreciation, as people found joy in the simplest of moments, sharing a meal, lending a helping hand, or witnessing the beauty of nature. Encouraged by his progress and gratitude, David returned to the Zen master, seeking guidance on his journey. The Zen master smiled and offered a new teaching, the habit of compassion. He quoted, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." Eager to embrace this new habit, David set out to practice compassion towards himself and others. He began to notice the struggles of his fellow villagers and sought ways to alleviate their burdens. He extended a helping hand to those in need, lending a listening ear and offering kind words of encouragement. One day, as David was walking through the village, he noticed a young boy nursing an injured bird with great care and tenderness. David approached the boy and asked about his act of compassion. The boy shared how he found the injured bird and felt compelled to help it heal. Touched by the boy's kindness, David shared another story learned from the Zen master. He spoke of a young artist who became so consumed by perfecting his art that he failed to notice the beauty around him. Through practicing mindfulness and embracing each brushstroke with presence, the artist discovered renewed inspiration and a deep connection with the world. Enthralled by David's story, the young boy realized that his small act of compassion had not only brought healing to the bird, but also filled his own heart with joy. From that day forward, the boy became a shining example of compassion, spreading kindness wherever he went. As David's journey continued, he discovered that through gratitude and compassion, his own life was transformed. The blacksmith shop thrived thanks to the loyal support of the villagers who appreciated David's dedication. But more importantly, David found fulfillment and purpose in his work, knowing that he had made a positive impact on the lives of others. And so, David and the villagers embraced the powerful habits of gratitude and compassion, living their lives with a mindful awareness of the beauty that surrounded them. The teachings of the Zen master had truly transformed their lives, reminding them of the profound wisdom found within their own hearts. Seekers, we have reached the end of our captivating journey, filled with wisdom and life-changing lessons. Through the story of David, the young blacksmith, and the guidance of the wise Zen master, we have learned powerful habits that can transform our own lives. Remember, my dear seekers, the first lesson is to know yourself. Take time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and values. Embrace the unique qualities that make you special, and let go of the need to compare yourself with others. The second lesson is to cultivate gratitude. Be thankful for the present moment and appreciate the blessings that surround you, no matter how small. Gratitude has the power to turn what you have into enough. The third lesson is compassion. Practice kindness toward yourself and others. With a compassionate heart, you can make a positive impact on the world around you. Seek opportunities to help those in need, and remember that compassion brings happiness not only to others but also to yourself. Now, my dear seekers, I invite you to apply these teachings in your own lives. Embrace self-reflection, gratitude, and compassion. Let them guide you towards a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. If you enjoyed this story and the life-changing lessons it holds, I kindly invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support makes a huge difference for us. Thank you, seekers, for joining me on this transformative journey. May these lessons inspire you to create a brighter and more compassionate world. Until we meet again, stay mindful and embrace the wisdom within. Seekers, if you love such short stories and life-changing lessons, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. It makes a huge difference for us, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Thank you.